had some behaviors we were really concerned about. She's one of those dogs that when she's out, she puts that tail between her legs. She's not very confident, but because of that, when she sees another dog or even like a person walking on our street, she'd go in kind of this like it appears aggressive, and it kind of worried us. And then also we couldn't take her on walks, which it's kind of the way I need to get my exercise. It's good for the dog, and that was a big concern for us. And so that's really when we decide, we can deal with some of the smaller things, but those are some really big issues. She's also a jumper, and with my parents being in their 80s now, we didn't like that at all, of course. We didn't want her knocking down, and they're animal people, so they'd always want to try and love her, but they couldn't because she would jump over them and knock them over and everything like that. So we knew we had to get some help for her. We talked to a few other trainers, and I did interviews with them, and a few of them never called back, so and then the others I talked to, they had some interesting insight, and I think they would have been okay. But when Brandon and I Zoomed, I kind of felt like this is the guy who's going to be no nonsense, because I'm like very emotional and touchy-feely, so I need the person who's going to kind of get me back to reality. And so I just kind of thought this is going to be a good fit for us as well as our dog. She needs no nonsense. We were so happy with everything that happened with Sky Soldier, because our dog is now a happy dog, a happier dog, and she's doing the things that we needed from her. We can walk her on a leash successfully. When another dog approaches her, she still gets upset, but we know how to make that correction, and it's getting easier for us as well as for her as well. When people come over, we can send her to her home, and she lets people come to her and approach her for attention instead of her going for it aggressively. And so those are the things that we were concerned about, and so definitely we got what we wanted from it.
Queenie has changed a lot with Sky Soldier. Before she was doing kind of bad and good, but now she's doing really good.
So as I said before, I'm kind of like that emotional person, all hugs and starlight and rainbows. And Queenie's a great dog as far as she loved her family, and she really wanted to do everything she could to please us. And I kind of thought because of that, and because she's very food driven, we could train her ourselves. But she's also very stubborn. And so, all the love in the world can make her happy, but it can't make her necessarily learn what she needed to do to be a happier dog, as far as knowing how to interact with people and kind of knowing what she needed to do, what her, what we need of her as well. So I really think it helped us kind of see her in her rightful place as our pet. We love her, and she's a part of the family, but we have to be the ones that are correcting her and making sure that she's getting her training that she needs.
Subscribe.